So, happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day here. Celebrations going strong. I did hear there's going to be a parade later on today, which is going to be a bit interesting. But you can see we've put on some party poppers for the festivity. Picked these up at Gas and Go on the way here. They're only like $2, which is quite nice. But yeah, not so great though on the form of our job here, at least, the power plant. Since the city has been pushing more towards solar, I believe they're also looking at investing in a wind farm up north. It isn't looking great for the power plant, to say the least, because, well, we've been here in River City supplying energy for the last 40, 50 years maybe. And if these initiatives pull through and they start supplying the city with green, renewable energy, cheaper energy than what we can supply right here, then we're pretty much out of a job. And you can see here our tanks are rusting. It is not looking great in my honest opinion, but we're going strong. We're going to continue supplying energy to the city and try and keep up with their demands. But it's going to be a hard one since we're running a facility that was built in something like 1980s. And you can see here a lot of maintenance is needed on a daily basis. So we're just going to keep working through this here. Working through this. It's going to be another tough day, but tonight at least we get to go and see another parade going through the city. So that should be a nice turn of events. We've got high pressure on tanks 1 and 7. Okay. I'll go to the control room, get those set up. If you can just go and manually set those up, thanks. This has been one of the recent purchases in which we've invested in to help essentially keep up with the incredible amount of power that we need to export down to the city. Nice and slow back up into there. There we go, just back it up. Alright, you should be good around there. So yeah, this is one of the recent investments we've actually spent some of our annual budget on, and I think it's honestly worth it. It's a mobile command center we purchased off of the LCSO. Couple years old now, but it does the job. It really does the job. Even though the command center is actually a couple years out of date, it's much newer than the systems we have inside of our main facility. So honestly, it's a step up from what we had before. And honestly, some pretty comfy seats in here as well, so can't complain. Perfect. All right, pressure control is managed there, so that is great. Let's just go over and manually check through it, but pressure should be reduced now. Yeah, one of the amazing perks is we can do everything on the go, really. We can move it around base, and it works how we want to, really. So we've actually got some of our security coming down here. Guess they're checking up and everything. But you can see probably one of my favorite liveries of all of the police vehicles around the county. It must be our own security liveries. Oh, look at that. We've got a rainbow over the facility. Pretty cool. Pretty cool, actually. Don't see many rainbows around here often. Yeah, that's quite nice. Yeah, first rainbow I've seen in a while. Normally, doesn't it happen after rain or something like that? Yeah, well, we haven't had any rain this morning that I was aware of, unless I was asleep when it was raining, but let's not let that distract us and continue on with the work here. As you can see, we've got to pretty much replace all of these tanks around here. We're going to have to do it nice and slowly, otherwise it's going to be a total failure if we just remove all these tanks, then facilities are not going to be able to operate. So it's a step-by-step process, essentially, but we should be back up and running within a couple of days at maximum capacity. What's going on here? We've got to shut down. Could be spilling toxics. Alright, let's head down over here. I think we're getting a team meeting or something. Okay, over here. Oh, this is urgent. Right, let's get everyone down here. Let's go. Get everyone down here. I think this is everyone gathering around here now. What's going on? I heard toxins in the river or something? What is going on here? Okay, we've got toxic spillage. Goodness me. Alright, let's go and get the protocol activated for that. However, I feel like there's more to this story than just that. Unless someone's actually changed the directory of the physical pipes, it can't really be pumping out by accident. Where's the toxic waste being pumped to? So we've been informed of a toxic spillage, but we don't know where it is, which means we can't really identify where it's coming from. So I'm guessing we're just going to have to shut everything down until we can figure this out, unless this is a false call. So the toxic spillage went into the river. Right, is that why the fire department hazmat team has just arrived outside? Yeah, that's something to panic about. Okay, right, we need someone to relay the information down to them. How did this happen? Look, we've got 2 pipes leading out into the river, so okay, let's go. Get all the pipes shut down, and we need to go and relay information down to FD. I don't know what the status is, but apparently there's something leaking into the river, which is downstream that leads into the water filtration plant, which means that we need to clean this up as quickly as possible because all this water is going to be contaminated for people to drink. So let's get this all shut down here. Hazmat have arrived quite promptly, but we still don't really know the nature of the full situation yet. Alright, we're heading down now to the riverside to see if we can get a bit of a better look into what's going on here. We've got a couple of, I believe those are hazmat tankers lined up, which will be extracting whatever's inside the river out. But let's just take a look. Oh my goodness me. It looks like the entire river's been coated in green. Oh my goodness. So yeah, these are the two pipes down here. Those two pipes connect to our facility. And for whatever reason, they have been pumping something which has turned the river green. Goodness me. Okay. That's more serious than I thought. Fire department's got hazmat set up now, and hopefully they're going to try and extract this. We've got to figure this out on our end, though, because we cannot let this continue, and we actually need to find out where this was all coming from in the first place. Alright, I've just been through a diagnostics check, and it does seem like everything is working as normal. There's been no suspicious activity, nothing on our side at least, so it must have been... I still don't know how waste could have got into the river like that. Oh wow, we've got another rainbow, a second I've seen today, crazy. But yeah, I still don't know how that got into the river. That's something that has amazed me. We've got all our pipes shut down. RCFR have their hazmat team currently working using their bright neon yellow tankers over there, which will be extracting everything from the river to clean it up as fast as possible. And we're helping them set up a water barrier to essentially keep everything within the one area so it doesn't spread upstream, so none of the water facilities are contaminated, which hopefully if it works, then we are in a lot of luck today. We'll just walk down over here to the water, see what the progress is looking like. You can see they've got a bunch of RCPD lined up on the other side. We've got our own security lined up here as well. We've got the entire kind of roads blocked off. We won't get too close so we don't kind of get in the way here. But you can see they've got hose lines linked up, and essentially they're going to be doing the opposite to what they normally do of spraying. And instead they're going to be removing all the toxins from the surface of the water, because I do believe it's just pretty much floating on the surface. And if we can get them removed, then we should be all good here. We're heading down here, as I believe they're just going to inform us on the progress and what we can do to help, essentially. So let's go and gather up here. Let's go and gather up. All right, thank you for your quick response to helping us out. No worries. It was the least we could do in this situation, to be fair, since we're, well, the ones who caused this. 12%. 12%. They've only got 12% of the way through. Jeez. Okay. So we'll be working through the night to get this cleared up. Alright. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to be here for quite a few more hours after shift. Not the plan I had intended for today, but once we can get all of this cleaned up, then that's the priority here. Okay. Yeah. We'll let them know here. Okay. Right. Let's go and get prepared here for a long night. I do believe it's coming up to 11. Yes, it's 11 p.m. now. Right, they've gathered, or they're going to get everyone gathered up now, hopefully for a positive update on the situation, and hopefully to shed some light on what's going on, because haven't received too much information. We've been mainly working on the back end. Seems like EMS and RCFR are still working through the night. Jesus, very bright over here, but I guess it is pretty dark outside. Okay, alright, we're almost cleared up. Okay, that's good to hear. Alright, so they're just going to be running some environmental tests. Thank us for staying the night. Yeah, well, again, this is the least we could do, but thank you very much to the RCFR. They've been here for, it's coming up to like 8-9 hours now. Jeez, that's a long time. That's a long time. Okay, they're going to be cleaned up within about 2 to 3 hours. Alright, that's good. Okay, it's going to be a past midnight shift today. I don't think I've been on one of these for a while. Alright, 2 hours maximum. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate the ongoing dedication. We're going to go and get some warm drinks for everyone, keep everyone's spirit up, and then I need to continue managing and monitoring. Only 2 more hours, hopefully. Only 2 more hours. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you did enjoy this St. Patrick's Day special. Something we've been doing, a running tradition, I guess you could say, over the last few years, but I do hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Anyways, hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.